Hey folks, Species7 here, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're having a look at an early development build of a game called Subnautica. It is an underwater game, well, and an alien planet game, because you are going to be spending most of your time underwater on an alien planet. This is your little life pod, the story up to this point being that you have in fact crashed the mothership, your life pod was ejected, and you ended up here. And where here is in particular, seems we have issues. Hopefully we can get to fix those. So far I haven't been able to figure out how. You can interact with this. This is like a crafting device. It is a fabricator, of course, because this is spaceship time. This is a storage crate that has, well, not a ting in it at the moment. So we can close that back off. But most of what goes on out here. This is an alien ocean, and there's our crashed ship. Now this alien ocean, as you might expect, is full of things both good and bad, and you really gotta watch. On the left side there you can see I have an O2 meter, 40 of 40, and basically I'm just holding my breath for the first while. I have no scuba gear other than a mask. Well, apparently some kind of suit, but as you can see, just bare booties, etc. So, we are going to, before we jump off here, one thing I've got to say for this game, it is absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. I don't have it at the absolute highest settings. They are recommended at this point as experimental. And, well, my card's got a couple of years on it, etc. So, anyways, let's jump in. Whoosh. And again, do pay attention to... We can pick these guys. They have their use. They're filled with acid. And yeah, holding your breath doesn't last that long, so that's something you really do want to keep in mind. These limestone blocks will contain most of the metals that you're going to find. Something else that's very important that you want to find is, wherever and whenever possible, scrap metal parts. You can swim along the surface, of course. Yeah, here we have something else. And occasionally swimming through here will give you things. Sand is also needed, as you can give you the start for crafting things like glass. How am I doing here? Okay, I sort of want to head for the surface. Gulp. There we go. Big draw air. Nice. Unfortunately, I do not see any scrap metal around at the moment. Let's have a look off this way. Apparently the closer you get to the actual wreckage, the more scrap metal you'll find. So, sort of makes sense, I guess. You start looking around at some of the fish, and then you do realize that, oh yeah, this is obviously an alien environment. Okay, I don't want to be too deep. There. Up we go. And back down. So I could really use... finding some scrap metal. I don't think I want to go through that tube. It looks like it goes down pretty deep.
Oxygen, 50%.
And there are, as well, nasty fishes and such living in here. Some of whom They use slightly unconventional tactics to attack. Like, some of them are just plain bitey type things. Ooh, nice chunk of copper, excellent. But others of them are not quite so nice about what they're doing. Okay, I just gotta quickly pop up again. You will get to build things like scuba tanks that will greatly increase how long you can stay down. Where this game really starts to shine, though, is beyond scuba tanks. You will get to actually build entire submarines and eventually underwater bases. Now, some of the submarines have been implemented already and are available in the game. They do require a little bit of resource collecting, of course, especially metal, which, as I say, so far, for some obscure reason, I am not finding any of. I mean, the scrap metal. I'm finding a fair bit of this titanium, which is nice, that's for sure. Okay. Quickly pop back up here. So yeah, the underwater bases aren't implemented yet, but they are apparently coming in the next patch, and the developers do seem real good about that. You get this kind of little white pulse, see that? That always lets you know where your little life pod is, which is handy, of course, because oh, here's some quartz. It seems sometimes the things that are really, really difficult to see, they give you a little bit of help with. I'm not sure how long or to what degree that happens. Some of those fish are looking a little bigger than I might like. There's a little more quartz. Let's have it that. And then quickly get up to the surface. 4, 3, yay, we made it once again. And there's some more quartz, nice. I'm thinking the world is slightly different every time you come in. This is the third time I've actually started the game. And another piece? And this is the first time, for one, that nowhere right underneath where we ended up crashing down is there any scrap metal. And it does look different. I mean, there's enough variation, etc. on the sea bottom to make it different every time, but you know what I mean. Like, you could be fooled into thinking it was different. So, to get in and out of your pod, you need to come from underneath it, as you might expect. And there we go. Now, you get to take all the goodies that you find, go to your fabricator, and we have resources, which, I managed to do pretty well here. I can make some silicone, which will be used for other things, as it says, rubber, and yeah, make synthetic rubber. We can make some glass for windows. I don't think we need windows right now. Copper wire, and a battery. Okay, under equipment, we can make pipes or a small storage cube. No tools yet. And nothing under advanced yet. But I think you'd want to actually build some of these. Like, I have built a flashlight before with, I think, some glass and some metal and then the battery, etc. Right? So, let's make up some silicone first. It's got a nice little graphic for doing these sort of things. There's more of that to do. I don't think you can queue up more than one job at a time type of thing. What else can we make? Alright, we'll try some copper wire. And, oh, that didn't leave us enough for a battery, so we'll have to find some more. Oh, but this gave us more equipment options. We can now make a beacon with copper wire and titanium. We can make fins. Ooh, to speed up our swimming speed. Well, there you go. That's a heck of an idea. Oh yeah. Now, I can't see them. Ooh, exit escape pod. Oh, you can go out that way too. Well, that's something, isn't it? So, now I have scuba fins. I should be able to move around much quicker. I like that. Don't imagine I can go up and down the ladder any quicker, but there you go. And we should probably go in here. Now you can see when I open this guy up. I can move. Oh, a salt deposit. Alright, I don't remember grabbing that. But I think we can move that there, as well as some of our acid-type mushrooms. Oh, neat. It self-stores. You don't have to pick a specific point. It'll just drag it onto the chest, and it will store it where you want it. Nice. Or, like, store it next to each other and that sort of thing in a logical order. Very cool. And these... what do we got here? Middlemost to swap. 1 through 6 to assign to a quick slot. And right mouse. Okay, well, let's, for now, let's put those in slot number 6. No? You don't want to do that? Do I have to click on them? No? Not gonna happen? Okay, inventory. Submarine. Alright, those are the two items, the locker and the fabricator. Blueprints, nothing yet. Alright. So I wonder how I would actually equip these. It says I'm supposed to be able to just click 1 through 6. 1? No? Oh, yeah, there they are. They appeared there. Oh, why would there be 6? Oh, 1 through 5. Maybe that's the issue. There we go. So... oh no, then I hold them on my hands. I don't really want to do that. How do I equip them? Okay, tab brings this up. Assign to a quick slot. That doesn't help. That's the exact same thing. Well, there's something we'll have to figure out. But anyway, that's, oh, it's nighttime. Not good. Ooh, can I go back in? Oh, I can. Oh, goody. I thought I'd have to jump over and swim up through the bottom. Well, seeing as it's nighttime out there, and apparently it gets a lot nastier at night than it does in the daytime, I think we're going to call her there. This has been our first look. Like I said, it is very early access. This is just a development build, but it definitely has potential. And you don't need 100 billion resources before you can build your first little zoomy little submarine thing. I think it's called a sea moth or something. But there's, it goes right from a little handheld kind of sled to pull you through the water right up to, well, big submarines like the Cyclops, etc. So, that's been our first look. If you enjoyed or want to see some more of this, please leave a like, share that thought with me in the comments. Until next time, this has been Species 7. Take care of each other, folks, and ciao for now.